the product, they love the water, they love everything. But the problem starts when they ask one question:
What's the price?
how much? And not only is that the question of how much, but the guy that's presenting doesn't even have the courage to say the price because he himself thinks it's expensive, right? So it's like the price can't even comes out from his mouth. And okay, so if he says the price is 3980, and in Malaysia when we started there's no easy payment, so he has to pay cash. 3,980, pay it now. Swipe your credit card for 3980. And a lot of people need to pay their house, pay their car, then you know. So then I'm asking myself a question. I said, how can I do a presentation where at the end of the day, people are going to say, what is so cheap? Get me one now. How can I do that, you know? Then, but because I came from a bit of a sales background, I used to work with Xerox, one of the best sales company that Robert Kiyosaki came from and all that. And in sales, we always remember that it is everything about a perceived value. This word called a perceived value. It's not what you think, but what people think. Okay. Nobody thinks a Mercedes is expensive. It is expensive, but nobody thinks. I mean, nobody will be like, what? Why is it so expensive? Hey, that's a Mercedes. Nobody thinks a Rolex watch is expensive because that's a Rolex watch, you know. But for certain reason, Kangen water in Enegic is not popular. It's not like people know what's Kangen. That oh yeah, that is the flagship, the Rolls Royce of water. No, people don't know. So when they see Kangen and then they, wow, so expensive. So the perceived value is it's expensive, and because when people say wow, the end result when they have this it actually reduce the chances by like 50%, 80%. So I asked myself a question: how can I actually do a presentation that people are going to say, what? So cheap? Get me one, you know, right now. And then I realized also the other thing is that Enegic has two products. One is the health product, one is the wealth product. And when I started 8 years ago, everything on the internet is basically focusing on the health. I grew up with Daniel DiMercalli doing the demo, Pat Boone doing the demo, not Pat Boone, I mean Bob Gridelli doing the demo, you know. So then I said, hey, why nobody is really talking about the business, you know? Nobody is talking about the lifestyle or the money that people are making. In Enegic, you can make a lot of money, right? Then I decided to come out with a presentation called the People Franchise. I call it People Franchise. I didn't want to use other words. I know Mr. Oshiro called it HBM, human-based marketing. But where I come from, if I say human-based marketing, people will think that I'm in the human trafficking business, you know, flash trade business, you know. So not that it's not a good term, but it's a good term. But human-based marketing. Sometimes people will still ask me, you know, hey, what's going on here? But if I use the word franchise, number one, everybody knows about franchise. Number two, it's like a trend that everybody wants to get into now. McDonald's, you know, things like that. So I came out with this presentation called People Franchise. And in that People Franchise business, I actually, first and foremost, before the presentation comes out, the way that we invite people for this presentation, or if I were to get one-to-one to you, is I'm not calling you because of a water machine. I'm calling you because I've got an amazing business, amazing franchise that you can own it now. Because a lot of people in Malaysia, when they hear the word franchise, they want it, but it's expensive. But when I call you and tell you, hey, I got a franchise that I know you can afford, you'll be like, I can afford a franchise, I want to know. And when I make that call that way, you are going to come in doing the business, not just using the product. Doing the business. I'm looking for leaders. I'm looking for somebody to build the business. So when those guys comes and when we do the presentation, so we're going to start off by saying, these are People Franchise, the business of tomorrow available today. And then we're going to show the current franchising business, right? So what's the franchise that we know? McDonald's, KFC, Pizza Hut, Subway. All these franchises, number one, has a very high startup cost, right? So what, 50,000, half a million, 100,000? Everything is big numbers. 500,000, 1 million, all is big numbers. That's number one. Number two, then I said, in this type of franchises, not only you pay the high startup, don't forget the renovation cost, you have to bear for it. Every royalty you have to pay, staff salary, rental, whatever, all the things you have to do it. And I know some of the franchise owner that owns this franchise, they have to wash their own toilet as well. They have to do it also too, right? And so I told them high startup, high overheads, and then number three, I told them your family members have to pay if they come and patronize your franchise, right? I can't be eating the food in McDonald's and say, oh, this is my dad's franchise. I still have to pay, so no free samples. And number four, you are just a franchise holder. In other words, you own that particular franchise, let's say in that one corner in that city. So that's all. You can't be doing business all over the world. You are location based. Your business is in that location. Okay, and then the last one is that if somebody were to come and see how successful your franchise is, if they want to have that same franchise, guess what? Do they sign it with you or they sign it with McDonald's? What do you think?
McDonald's.
They sign with McDonald's, nothing to do with you.
That's true.
You just help McDonald's do marketing. They sign it with McDonald's, so nothing to do with you. So I said, am I right to say this is the current reality of what's available out there as the normal franchises? Yes. But are there still people going for this type of franchises? Yes. Okay. Can I show you, if you were to plan to invest in this type of franchise, what if I have a better option? Would you care to look for it? They say yes. Okay, let me show you. My franchise is global franchise. Then I start to show my businesses in 25 countries. China, Cambodia, Thailand, Vietnam, Philippines, Malaysia, Indonesia, Panama. I've got Chicago, I've got Norway, Milan, Italy, you know, all these places. My franchise is global. Wow, number one, you want a global business? Yes, okay, great. Number two, my franchise, my overhead is virtually nothing because it's covered by the principal company. Then I start to show all our offices all over the world. And I said, this office rental a month is $5,000, $10,000, $15,000, $10,000. I don't pay a single cent. The principal companies pays for me, and these are my offices in all these places. My factory is free. The principal company pays for me. My staff salary all paid. Have any one of you all paid for any Enagic staff salary?
No.
No, right? So I said, oh, my staff salary is free. If I talk to a business people, if I talk to you as a business, I said, sir, how would you like to have staffs working for you for free? Would you like it? I mean, it's a no-brainer.
I know.
It's a no-brainer. So wow, they like, in their mind, they already said, hey, finish with the talk. I want to sign up now. You know what I'm saying? So no salary. Then not only that, I said, I have a product that everybody wants and need. And not only that, you can give it out for free. Wow, product that can give out for free, amazing. The last one I said, you are not just a franchisee, you are a franchisee and a franchisor. Why? Because if somebody comes and see how successful you are, they can buy the franchise from them, but you get a certain part of their business activity. Wow. Okay, so now I come back. Now I come up with these two chart, and I put the traditional franchise, 100,000 US, global franchise, people franchise. Then I said, now all of you all are watching this. Can you tell me who will choose the traditional franchise? Who choose the people franchise? Me. Oh, everybody was okay, fantastic, great, right? Okay, so now they are so pumped up with this, they are so excited. So I say, okay, now if you all are investing in this business today, you all really want it. How much now? Traditional franchise, 100,000. How much are you willing to pay for this franchise? Okay, 50,000, 20,000, 10,000, 8,000, 15,000. All big numbers. We have business. No such thing as small thing, right? Business, all big numbers. Their mind is already thinking of big numbers. Oh, 50,000, 80,000. Okay. Am I right to say today, if I can give you this franchise for less than 50,000, you will buy it right now? Who will buy it right now? Oh, me, oh, okay, good, good. Okay, guys, come bring the form. Okay, everybody have your forms ready. Okay. The franchise for you today is only 5,000. Sign up now. Done deal. Let's go back.
Wow.
And first time in my life, I actually get to see people's eyes that says, "This is cheap. This really cheap, right? 100,000 with all these problems, 50,000 with all these benefits, 5,000 with all these benefits. First time, they are giving me a feedback that, yeah, man, it's really cheap.
Perceived value.
Perceived value. So perceived value when they see a machine, Kangen machine with other ionizer, although we know how good it is, they don't. So when you said 5,000 compared to a 1,000 Korean machine, expensive. But Rolex, people don't say expensive because they know value of Rolex. Mercedes, people don't complain expensive. Staying in a Burj Al Arab in Dubai, paying $4,000 a night, people don't say Airbnb only charge me 200. Why am I staying 4,000? Because perceived value is, that's the thing that I'm getting. So when I put this into a business perspective, 100,000 with all this concern that you have to take, 5,000 virtually you get a great life. Everybody wants it. So, and imagine if the people that starts this business, they also go and call their friend, "Hey guys, do you want a franchise that you can afford? I have a franchise business now. You can afford it today. You must come and check this out." Imagine those people that they bring also, they sit there and then they say, "Hey, my God, it's the best thing in the world." They will want to come in.
Wow.
So that's basically how I came out with the People franchise, and that's how we have been
That's
presenting.
How long
yeah.
have you been doing that way?
The People franchise, 4.5 years.
How has it changed your business?
Yeah, I mean that's why now we are getting people coming. Before this, we started just like most of us selling machines. So telling people about health and all that. It's not that it's no good, but we find that the people coming to build the business low. Out of 10, 1. But with this, the people that are coming in, they are already okay, very simple. Nick, right?
Yes.
Nick, if you bought a business, your idea is to build, right?
Yes.
You are not here to drink the water, right? Yeah, that's right. So the point is, when I get this group of people coming in, their objective is to come in to build. The mindset is there already. When you ask them to go for training, to go for seminar, they will just go because why? I'm here to build the business.
Right. I love it.
So a lot of people ask me, "Gary, how do you attract business builder?" You need to talk business to attract business builder. If you are going to talk about product, then people is going to look, yeah, maybe some they may do, some they may just say, "Oh, okay, I just want to do it as a user," you know. So basically that's it.
I love it.
Right.
Thank you, Gary.
Thank you.
Thank you, Gary. Yeah.
Thank you.